Hello, it's Wednesday, May the 18th, and we're in 1 Peter chapter 2, and we pick it up today in verses 16 and 17. Live as people who are free, not using your freedom as a cover-up for evil, but living as servants of God. Honor everyone, love the brotherhood, fear God, honor the emperor. Interesting, isn't it, that we are told here to live as free men and free women. The gospel sets us free to be whom God wants us to be. I think Peter is saying, live in such a way that when the world sees you, they will ask the question, what is it that gives you such joy, such a fullness, such an assurance of who you are and what you are? It's a paradox, isn't it? Live as free men and women, and yet be subject to the emperor and be subject to the powers that be. Pay your taxes and obey the law. That's what Peter is saying. But do so knowing that you serve one who is greater than the earthly magistrate. Luther wrote a book called The Freedom of the Christian Man, in which he said, a Christian is perfectly free, Lord of all, subject to none. A Christian is a dutiful servant of all and subject to all. We are free, not free to do as we please, not as a cover-up for sin, not in an antinomian sense, but free to do what God wants us to do. How to behave, how to live in a secular society. It's an enormous calling and a difficult one. And Peter would urge you today to think about what he's saying. Well, that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow for another lesson in 1 Peter chapter 2. But for now, have a wonderful day.